Hey guys, welcome back to Little Piece of Heaven Farm. Today I'm trying my hand on some welding. Never welded before, but I thought I would give it a shot because it definitely would help out a lot around here. Yeah, we purchased a stand here that'll go right here. It's meant for, like, it'll have like a receiver where you can put anything you want in there, but we're going to put a luggage rack that we have and convert it into a bike rack that we're going to put into it. I know that's going to be some weight on the tongue end, but I didn't like the idea of it all hanging off the back of the RV, all that weight back there. So to me that would create some tail swing there, and I don't want that. So let's get that started. Right over here in my pile of junk, there's that luggage rack right there. So I'm gonna get that fished out of there. Okay, this is not wide enough for the trike to put the tires in, the rear tires. So we got some of these, 2 of them, and I'm thinking about welding them on here like this, on both sides. That way the rear tires can sit in there. I may have to put a bar across here somewhere because this is a little too long for that trike tire. Otherwise it'll just bottom out. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do, just weld it right there. Okay, I got this side here paint sanded off too. Just going to put this weld out right across here. And this is what I'm using. Inverter welder. Works pretty good. I already tried it earlier. Look at that horrible welding job. Well, I think it'll still hold. I got a weld on the other side yet, but that does look terrible. There you go, they're all welded on. I'll hold Cheryl's eTrike. I didn't show much of the welding process because this is my first time doing it. It doesn't look pretty, but I think it'll do the job. So, gotta get this cleaned up and painted up black. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and install the bracket up here, or brace, or whatever they want to call it, that goes in front of this RV. Well guys, it's the next day. After showing Cheryl this, we realized we made a mistake. When you buy these, it comes in a pair, and we measured our trike. It won't fit in here. And then we realized that we were supposed to put one tire here and the other tire here. In order for us to do that, I got to take this off and tack it on the side, not up on top, because right now it's over a little too far, 3/4 of an inch too far. So I got to cut this out and stick it on this side of this ridge here, and then the trike should be able to sit one tire here, one here. The way it is now, it won't fit. The tire hits here. Even if I were to take this off to put the tire, scoot it over, it would still hit here, and it won't fit in here the way it is now. So anyhow, all right, got it off. Now I'm going to weld it right here on the side. Okay, in order to get this to work, I went and found some angle iron laying around the yard. I'm going to attach it to here, and then attach this to here, like that. It has to be this far out in order for the tire to be here and here. You know, like I said earlier, this spot and this spot won't work. It's just so. The only way I get it to work is to extend this out. You need at least 25 inches from this edge to this edge for the tires to fit in. Go, got it on there. The world crappiest welder. Okay, anyhow, let me see if I can't get this other side removed and then test it out and see if that trike will fit on there. Okay, let's see if it'll fit. There it is. Fits perfectly. You got the rear tire inside there and the other rear tire inside the cargo bed. And of course, there's the front tire. We'll probably have it sitting like that during travel day, and we'll just strap that down. All right, I think that'll work. Okay, this is what I'm going to install in front of the trailer. Trailer tongue mounted receiver for the bike bunk or bike rack. So that'll be installed in the front of the trailer. Okay, in order to get these brackets on, it's got to go right about here in this area. But I got this here is in the way, so I got to take that out. Once I get the bracket installed, I could zip tie this onto the frame. I found square tubing laying around on my scrap pile, and I stuck it on here and drilled a hole through that pipe through there and bolted it on. And I have a smaller piece of square tubing that I stuck inside here and bolted it on, and that smaller piece of square tubing fits nicely inside that sleeve, which is bolted on. And once you get this centered up the way you like it, you know, this center of your RV, and down here they already have a hole in this piece, in this bracket, but none in this pipe right here. So you have to drill a hole through there, through that pipe, and then bolt it on there. And that makes it pretty secured. All right, don't forget to tighten these down. All right, let's get that bike rack up. All right, that should give me plenty of clearance now. So if I make some turns, my truck bed should fit right underneath it. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the truck and pull the truck out, and then we'll throw the trike up there. Well, there it is, there's the eTrike. We do have a cover for it, and we'll strap it on down, all that stuff, before we head on out. But there it is. I suppose we could hang it off the back of the trailer. I mean, a lot of them do that. Plus, it seems like to me, all that extra weight hanging off the tail could cause tail swing, I would think. But anyhow, this is what we're going to try for now, up front. So, well, that'll do it for this video. And thanks for stopping by and seeing what we're up to. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. And perhaps I'll see some of you guys out on the road.